pre-New Year's Eve. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make a couple items in my kitchen. I want to let you know I didn't forget about y'all. Thank you for subscribing, watching, and helping me get to my 1,000+ views and hours and all that good stuff, because you know you gotta have so many hours and all that. So I got some good, nice, and pretty goodies for the holidays and for my birthday, because they like simultaneously go together. But don't worry, I'm gonna tell you what I got and what I'm about to use in the kitchen. So today I'm about to show you some of my gadgets that I got for the holidays and my birthday, and then we're gonna use it for our pre-evening plan. So I'm hosting just probably about a good 10 people, and I'm gonna make a little slushy drink because I got a slushy machine. I did not get the Ninja. Ninja didn't holler back at me, and when I went, well, who got the Ninja? Well, who got the slushy? They got the slushy that was next to the Ninja. They are simultaneously the same. So the Iceman. So I told y'all I am a Sam's Club shopper, and they had the Iceman there. And guess what? The Iceman costs the same as the Ninja. So I'm gonna show you how to make a little drink out of there. It's family friendly, but you can also add you a little sip of something and make it adult friendly as well. And then I'm gonna show you how to make a charcuterie board. I'm gonna make my own. So I didn't pre-do this ahead of time so y'all can buy this stuff, because everybody know how to do it. And then you can always make this stuff anytime, any day, any hour. It's not like it has to be just because of this. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna show you and talk about the plans for prior to. So you see a lot going on in this kitchen, because guess what? For New Year's Day, we're actually going to be eating, what are we? We're doing a seafood fest. So we're gonna have like seafood, different types of seafood, and we're gonna be cooking it. I'm not a part of that. So I'm just a part of the pre-game. So I'm just giving y'all something to watch before you get to watching. So yes, and look at my new little chopping boards. I got them too for my birthday, and we're going to be using them as well. So we're going to be making a drink. If you have a slushy machine, or if you have Iceman, which I got the Iceman, okay? And if you got the Ninja, cool with you. I ain't mad at you. So I'm going to show you how to make a drink out of there. It's really good. People say it's kind of tastes like the Chick-fil-A drink. Okay, so if you feel like it tastes like the Chick-fil-A drink, if you had this before, let me know. If you not had it before and you're like, I'm gonna try it out. It's not my recipe, but I had tried it at a couple people's houses and I liked it, and I was like, I'm gonna make it. So we're just gonna be making a couple things. Hello, welcome, and we're about to get to it. So normally they use the lemonade drink. I have the Meyer brand lemonade and strawberries because I have some strawberries. So we're gonna decorate our drink as well. So this is what we got. You're gonna need a whole thing of this. So if you know anything about the slush machine, it gives you like the limits and stuff where you have to have everything. So we're gonna use a whole gallon. I think this is a gallon, 52. Yeah, it's almost, it's a liter or something. So you need one big one of these right here. If you ever tried this before, make sure you go ahead and let me know if you like to drink. Mostly they use lemonade. You need a half a can of sweetened condensed milk right here. So this is what I have as well. And then you're gonna need some Cool Whip. You need the small container, but I have the big one, so I'm going to use half of this. And you have to mix it up prior to pouring it in the slushy machine. So that is what we're going to do. So thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We're going to get to it. If you have made this drink before, because it's all over the internet, it's nothing new. It's not my recipe. I tell people like, this is not my recipe. So if you tried it, let me know. But I tried it at a couple people's houses that I've been over for the holidays, and it was delicious. And I kept asking, I'm like, what are y'all making? What is this? And they was telling me it's actually this. So I'm like, listen, I'm about to go get it. So you have to mix it up. I know it looked a mess, because when they was telling me like, make sure you get this and this and mix it up, and I'm like, so that's what you put in the machine, but it has to be in a slushy machine. Or if you do a blender, I think you can do that as well, a blender, and it'll work out the same. So and we're just gonna pour this in there. Hopefully you see it. And they told me you have to fill up your machine to a certain length. So it tells you in there. And it's just 3 ingredients. Now, some people I seen on the internet, they was using like ice cream, but the people that houses that I went over, they wasn't using ice cream or anything. So I'm like, I don't know where they got that from, but they was like, you can use ice cream, Cool Whip. So I'm like, I'm going to use Cool Whip. That sounds like the plan for me, because that's what everybody else was doing. And then I'm just pouring it in there. I know y'all like, oh my God, I was like that. I was the same way. Like, are you sure this is what I'm supposed to do? This is what they told me to do. And I even looked it up on the internet. So I use half the can. And then I got to mix it up really, really good. Put it in the refrigerator for probably like 20 minutes. And then pour it in your machine. But you have to make sure you mix it up. I was shocked as well. It didn't look all that great, but after we get done making our charcuterie board and making our like chicken with our seasonings on and all that good stuff, this is going to be done, and then we can taste it, y'all. Okay. So y'all gonna be with me for a minute. I just want to chit chat with y'all. I didn't forget about y'all because all November and December we was baking, we was trying to decorate, which we are still working on behind the scenes, but we're done doing all that decorating and baking stuff in the camera. But behind the scenes, I'm gonna show y'all. But I would like to say thank you for everybody that's been tuning in for the last couple months. Okay, I'm getting down in there now. And if you have any type of diabetes, 1 or 2, or you just watching your sugar, or you like, hey, I'm trying to start the New Year's, this drink is not for you. Personally, this drink is not for me. I'm gonna get a little sippy sip, but this is for the party, okay? I love seeing people eat and drink, and this is for them, okay? So if you like me, you don't mind feeding people, and you like them to have a good time, and you want to be the hostess with the mostest, listen, I got every ingredient that you need in this, okay? So yeah, stir it up really good. I'm trying to get like the lumps out of there with the Cool Whip. And I wouldn't use like the low or sugar free or no sugar and all that, because that probably would change the texture and the taste of this. So just go ahead and do full sugar, okay? Just go ahead and do the full sugar. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. So I'm going to mix up the first batch, and then I'm going to put the second batch in there, okay? But you have to use this whole thing, and they say you have to mix it up, so that's what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and sit this in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to turn on my Ice Man, because that's what I got was the Ice Man. No, I don't want any money. Why would you ask me that? I haven't asked nobody for any money. Anywho, we're going to keep going and working on this, okay? So we're going to put this in the refrigerator. If you got a slushy machine this holiday, listen, this is a drink I heard everybody say you have to try your slushy machine. And I said, why not? Why not jump on the bandwagon and try it out, okay? So I got a slushy machine, which is the Iceman. It is at Sam's Club. You can actually go buy it, get you one, and you will love it. It is a good investment, especially if you like to host parties and events and you like to kick it with the people and have a good time and you like to socialize, okay? Now, if you're not a social person, hey, don't make that drink if you're trying to watch your calories or you don't want your people just out here doing whatever. Don't, okay? So that's that. I'm going to make the first batch and then I'm going to put it in the machine. Then we're going to make another batch and pour it in there because I clearly don't think I got enough in there to start it off with. But, you know, we're going to go by ear and figure it out because I don't want to overdo it, but I want to make sure I have enough. Now, we're going to get into it. I just want to talk about thank you for everybody that has been watching and help my channel get up to their numbers that it needs to be. And I have not left y'all, even though I haven't been back in a couple, maybe 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. I haven't been back in 2 weeks, but it's perfectly fine. So today I'm going to tell you, moving forward, I think we're going to move our cooking days to Wednesdays. And then from Wednesdays, we're going to be just like cooking whatever I'm going to be pre-making for the week or whatever. So I do cook one big portion meals, and then I divide them probably like in 3 meals for 3 days, and then that's how it goes. And I just want to let you come in and see what I'm making. And if you have any suggestions and you're like, oh, you should add this or that, let me know because that will work out. Now we're going to be making a charcuterie board. So if you're interested, stick along. You can make your own. I'm going to show you how to make the simple, easy one. Everybody makes these. I have my chopping board right here. I got for the holidays. I got some more chopping boards. And then this is the one we're going to put our decorative stuff on. You can be creative as you want, but if you're trying to get into more detail about stuff, I did make a video about 3 years ago how to make one of these. So simple, easy, and you can go and click and watch that. So most of the stuff that I'm going to be showing you is from Myers, Kroger, and Sam's Club, because that's where I shop at. The store is local. That's where I go. So they have these on sale right now. They're $2.49, and they are already cut up and sliced, and they're 7 ounces. You're getting your bang for your buck. They already cut up. You don't have to do a lot. Boom. So I got a couple different ones. I got 4 different ones right here, and I'm just going to open them up. I don't have to cut anything, but if you want to get the ones that you need to cut, they actually have the brand on sale, and they are 7 ounces as well. You just have to cut them up, and I just didn't feel like doing that. So I got these right here, and I am not going to cut them because they already cut, and I like how they already individually sliced. So you saving yourself time and your party time. So if you wanted to make like a charcuterie board that you have everything out and you just have your people make their own board, these are so convenient and easy because they already cut up and they on sale right now. Now, if these weren't on sale, I probably wouldn't have bought these, but they're on sale, so this is very easy and convenient to use. And they have probably about 6 different flavor of cheeses. I have 4 different ones. I have the extra sharp, the Kobe, I think it's pronounced Havana, and the pepper jack. And all I want to do is just open them up and sit them on the side. Now I'm going to show you everything that I am going to be using for my board. I'm going to open them up. And also I'm going to be showing y'all an easy way to make some chicken, especially if you have a party. And the chicken that I bought is from Sam's Club, and it's called Home Style. It's the Member Mark chicken. It's a 4-pound, and it's only $13 and some change. And when I open this bag up, I'm going to show you how big this chicken is, because they have some big chunks in there. And the way we're going to spice it up or make it feel like, you know, we did something is I'm going to show you, we're going to make a little sauce. The sauce is what's going to make and transform the chicken, okay? So I have my cheese open. If you want your people to make their own charcuterie board, go get this. If you're going to be making it for them, this is simple and easy to do. Also, I have some Town House and Ritz crackers. You can get the multi-pack. They have like a bunch of different ones in there. I didn't. I just got this because I felt like this was so simple and easy. I know these people, they're not into all these different textures of bread and stuff, so you do not have to go get that. And then also, I got this gourmet deli slices right here. They have, let me see what's in here. These are really good. So they have pancetta, pepper, salami, and hot something CALA. It got cut off, so I don't know what that is. Is it on the front? Yeah, so I got these as well. So we're going to use these for our meat selection. You also can do lunch meat if you want to. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to stand in that line today. And then this is from Sam's Club. I got these grapes. These grapes were the best grapes I've seen in a while. And the grapes right here are called Red Dragon. These are really good. They're nice size. So we're actually going to take them out and wash them. I'm going to do that in just a second. I just wanted to show y'all the grapes. So I have the red grapes, and they are sweet. And then I have the tart red. Okay, I guess they're called Red Dragon, but these are the green seedless grapes. And these are the red seedless grapes right here. I love the crisp of the green grapes, so that's why I got these, and it gives it color and it's not one dimension. And then I also have some apples right here, some Granny Smith apples. I love these because they just the crisp to them. Now you can get the Fuji apples, or you can get like oranges if you want to. And then I got strawberries because everybody loves strawberries. And these was at Sam's Club, and these are really, really nice. They're kind of expensive, but if you want fresh fruit and you want the fruit to look really nice, you want to make sure you get something with some quality to it, because nowadays when you buy stuff, it just don't be working. So what I'm actually going to do is just go ahead and open this stuff up, and I'm going to wash them off over here. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to show you the other items that I'm going to put into our charcuterie board, which you are more than welcome to try out if you want to do in yours. So I'm going to add some pretzels. And these are the pretzels I'm going to add. So So these right here I got from Sam's Club. You get your bang for your buck. They are $9 and some change. And these are a 2-pound and 3-ounce bag. When you go to the regular store, they cost a little bit more. Hello, how are you? These cost a little bit more at like Meyer and Kroger, and the bag is about this size. For $9, no. So if you have a membership, try to get like this at the membership. Now, if you are like me and I'm shopping for a deal and I'm looking for the prices, these Frederick ones, they taste just like this. That's why I have bought them. These taste just like this. They even flavorful. And on top of that, these were $3. And you can always put this on your board as well, because this will help out to make your board. It gives a little crunch, it gives a little texture. If you are not into buying all that, like crackers and stuff like that. Then I got this Chicks Mix. This is really cute, especially if you got like kids or you got someone that wants like a sweet tooth and you don't want to put too much sweet stuff on there, but you want to like vibrate it up. I got the honey and nuts. These are really, really good. So you can put that on your board as well. And then also, if you did get like crackers or anything like that, different type of breads, you want to do a little jam. Now this jam, I will say 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. Okay, it's really good, and it's the fig spread, and it's really tasty. It goes good with the cheese. It goes good with the different types of meat that you have, and it's good with the apple. So I did get that, and this is how we're gonna do it. And then I got a couple like chocolate chips. I got like a candy bar too. You can do that as well. You can just spicing it up and do what you need to do. What I'm about to do is go ahead and pour in this drink, because we need this to mixing while we're talking when we get to making our stuff. Now later on, I'm going to move y'all over to my machine and show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what it's gonna be looking like. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the machine as well, because I got the Iceman. Okay, and I know y'all like, well, what's the Iceman? Okay, oop. The Iceman is the Iceman. It's just like the Ninja. They look just the same. You wouldn't even know the difference. And you're gonna be like, oh, never knew. If you wouldn't have told us, we wouldn't have never knew. Okay, so I'm filling it up right now, making sure we where we're supposed to be. And then, okay, then we're gonna get the mixing and whipping. Okay, so I know y'all hear me just turn that machine on. We're about to have a party. Now, this recipe is not mine. I didn't come up with it, but I did see it on a couple people's like Instagram and Facebook page. And then I went to a couple people parties this holiday and they had this, and I was like, okay, what is the drink? What are we making? What are we making? So if you missed it earlier, I'm just going to show you what was going on and tell you what was in there. Normally they use lemonade. I wanted the strawberry lemonade because guess what? I got strawberries over there. So why not pump up the volume? And then you needed some Cool Whip. Okay, that's when I need to get the Cool Whip out. So you need the Cool Whip, and I need to just pour a little bit more in here because we almost to the top, and I want it to be all the way to the top. Because I promise you, once they get to drinking this, they're gonna be like, we need more. Okay, so you need a half a can of condensed milk. You need probably like 2 or 3 scoops of the Cool Whip in here, and then you need your drink. That's pretty much what it was. Some people use ice cream. Like I was telling people earlier, if you have made this before, let me know. Have you made this? Do you have different variations of it? Or what do you like to put in yours? And they always say make sure you mix it up first before you start pouring it in there. You don't do individual, just pour, because it won't come out right. But you're supposed to make sure you mix up everything. Make sure there's no clumps in there. I probably have one little clump in there, but it's okay. One clump is not going to hurt. And I'm making a little bit more because I just need to, make sure this is up to the top. Okay. And then we're going to start making our charcuterie board, okay? And then I'm just going to talk about how we're going to move forward. And we got all this stuff we got going on for the holidays. And I just want to go ahead and wash out some of these grapes that we got going on. And if you can keep the grapes whole, go ahead and do that instead of cutting them up off the vine. Because if you keep them on the vine, it's really, really cute. And then I'm going to start asking y'all some questions like, what are y'all doing for New Year's? Are you staying at home? Are you the hostess with the mostest? Like, what's really going on, okay? Personally, me, I'm the hostess with the mostest, okay? Everybody coming over here. Well, it's not everybody. It's like 10 people. I don't really like a lot of people at the house. But, you know, I'm going to make sure they have a good time. We're going to play a couple games. And then I'm going to ask you, what did you do for your holiday? Now, some people are not like big holiday people. They don't really get into it like that. Like, they're not about to go out partying. They're not about to host anything. But they like a quiet time in the house. Whatever is your choice, let me know. So I'm just finishing up this drink real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and pour it in the machine, y'all. Oh my God. I can't wait to taste this. I know it tastes good. Everybody been telling me it tastes good. I've been at their house drinking this. Okay, so let's pour that in there. Pour, 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 pour. Y'all, when y'all get done seeing this, y'all going to be like, oh, I got to make it. Okay. Yep, I got mine to the top, y'all. That just was enough. I measured that out really, really good. All right, so we're about to get to making our boards, okay? And this is really nice to do for yourself. If you're going to be sitting in the house watching the ball drop, you can make your own little board. You still have time to order this stuff. And then also, if you just got like little knickknacks in the house, like a little bit of lunch meat, you got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you can make it yourself. Like, it's not a big deal. You're not missing out on anything if you don't go out, okay? I promise you, you're not missing out on life. People that's going out probably missing out on what they should be doing at home. So let's get to making our board. And this doesn't take that long. Simple, easy, straight to the point. You can spend a lot of money on these boards, or you can just do the minimum and spend probably $20, $30. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple different little bows. So these little bows are not personally you have to have, but if you do have them, it helps out when decorating, separating things and making it really cute and festive. Okay, I'm gonna sit that right there. I don't have a lot of room today. So right here, we're gonna start off with the meat. I have some open up, and pretty much, you know how people be like doing the flour, and you want to learn how to do the flour. This is pretty much what they're doing. They take it and they fold it over the board, and they just keep layering it like this, and you can make a little flour. Now, to make the flour, you just keep layering it over and doing all this stuff. So you just fold them over like this. Now, I do have a question for the people that are still watching with me. Have y'all played the game that is on the like YouTube, when you have to say like the little rhyme and stuff? We played that in my family this holiday, and it was so hilarious because, you know, they have different ones that you can pick up and do. And everybody thinks they like the master at it, and they think they have it, and they don't. So we tried it. I think my family, as a collective group, we got past level 4, and then we got to level 5. Somebody, you know, it's always somebody in the group messing something up. So somebody messed it up, and then, you know, the competitive side of us came out, and somebody's like, I could do this by myself. So, you know, they got up there doing it and completely messed up. So I feel like if you have not played that game, you can play it by yourself, or you can play it in the collective group with your family. And it's so hilarious because you just want to know, like, who really be messing up or who got the talent. Okay, so that's really, really funny. So try that out if you have not tried it out at all, okay? Ooh. Now, if you bend it over more, it comes out like a flower. That's not my thing. I want to do them like this so they can like be cute and layering. But yeah, if you bend them over some more in your bowl, it'll come out really cute. So we have like salami, pastrami, and something else. I do not know the name of it, but that's what is in here. And I'm going to do different little layers of this going around. And I'm going to leave them flat so they can pick them up. Now, if you have some cute, if you have some toothpicks, you want to use them as well, because you can actually put like the cheese and the meat on there and do that. Do we need another layer of this? Probably not. Probably will do another layer. We can do another layer. And I'm just gonna sit them in different areas and I'm gonna flatten them out. Cause I want them like layered on top of each other. That's really cute, really cute. Now, if you go to Aldi's, they have like a lunch meat thing like this as well. And you actually can go in there and buy that, and it's cheap. Ooh, this is really thin. And it's not expensive at all. So you can actually go in there and buy the meat if you want to. And they have a good selection of different meat. If you want to, you can always go and get your meat shredded from the deli. And they can give you whatever's on sale. So that's another cost-efficient way to make this, okay? And then they have people that are actually buying, like sending them out, shipping them out. So if you ever just want to do like a date night or something, you can actually just go buy one and have it shipped to you. And this meat is really thin, so you can actually just rip it apart, or you can take your time and just take piece by piece. So it's up to you. I should open the other pack up to just make sure it's like enough, but I have not did that yet. Okay, so boom. And we're gonna stick that right here. Well, that wasn't really cute at all. Maybe we can just layer it. That wasn't cute, but you want your board to be cute when you're making these, okay? That is the purpose of the board. So then I'm going to take a couple pieces of different cheese, and I'm telling you, it's just being creative. You don't have to be like trying to make sure everything is nice and neat. If you have some nuts, you can put down as well on your board. If you have 1,001 cheese, some people have like meat boards and they just do different meat. You can do that as well. If you just want to do different cheeses with spreads, you can do that as well. You can also do like dips and stuff if you want to. It's really up to you how you want to decorate your board and how creative you want to be. I have 4 different cheeses because that was my goal, to just do different cheeses on my board. And you can just layer them just like this. And if you have like some toothpicks, you can put the names of the different cheeses on here so you can tell your guests like what cheese is what. And they won't have to be like second guessing themselves trying to figure out like, oh, what cheese is this, or what am I eating on? Or they don't have to keep asking you what it is. Because, you know, people love to keep asking you stuff. And you're like, I just told you. All right. Yeah, I cannot wait to show you the drink. That's the purpose of me coming on here to show you the drink. So just layer this like so. You don't need to go whole crazy ham on this at all. So we got our grapes over here. They was rinsing off. They are drying. I'm going to get a paper towel. If you can keep them on the stem, that works great. You probably don't need this many grapes, but you know, the bigger the better, the cuter. And then you'll sit it and you just want to arrange it to it like a really cute boom. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. I'm going to keep the one in the middle. Now I have these on here just for space holders so that I know where I want to put stuff and how much stuff. The bigger the board you have, the better. I have a board that's way bigger than this and we can put multiple things on this board. But right now, we're just going to make it simple and cute. You don't have to do a lot. Like for instance, I have all these grapes right here. I don't need all these grapes. So what I'm going to do, I want to keep it on the vine, but I want to cut some of them off. So I probably put less of the green grapes on here just to make it cute. But I always have like backup extra on the side so people can always come and just grab more. Or if the board gets empty, you can go ahead and roll some more out. Okay, cool. Now, I'm not going to open the gem up. You always want to wait to open the gem up. So I will put the gem right there for people. Just right here, I'll put like a little board. And I will go ahead and put some pretzels right here for them. Yeah, the drink is mixing. Again, if you have a bigger board, you want to go ahead and just do more. But when you put the pretzels in, try to make it like a cute little arrangement. When you're making these boards, be as free as you like. You don't have to be so cutesy about it. You can have your guests make their own board, which I'm going to have my guests make their own board. But this one is just like the main board, so they can see, like, have an idea. Like, oh, okay, I like how this board is coming along. I have enough stuff for them to make their own board. So that's what I'm going to do. And if I decide I want to add some more little layers to it, like if I need to take some of these grapes off, I can take some of the grapes off. If you want to put more items on here, you can do so. I'm going to add a little chips right here. These are little chocolate chips. I'm going to add them right here for more pizzazz and color. And look, that's so cute. Then I'm going to show y'all the drink. Hopefully the drink is almost done so I can show y'all how that's looking. All right, y'all. I don't know if the drink is almost done, but it's mixing. It's not. It's still mixing. It's really, really good. So if you're at home and later on I'll come back and I'll show you the drink. I'll post some pictures because it's getting a little long and lengthy. I don't want to do too much. Hello. But if you're at home by yourself or you hosting just a little group and you're not hosting a lot of people and y'all just want to be there. Y'all want to be there for the countdown. Oh, this slushy is done. I'm about to show y'all. Just do the board like this. This is so cute. So festive. You can add what you want. I will wait to open the crackers up because you don't want the crackers on there because they'll get like soggy or stale or whatever. But simple, cute, easy. You don't have to do a lot. You don't even have to cook no food, no meat or anything like that. And let me go get the drink, y'all. I have to go get the drink so I can show y'all. I got to get a glass. Let me go get some of the drink and I can show y'all what it looks like, okay? Oh man, I think I want to pump up the value and make it thicker, but this looks, oh yeah. Y'all gonna love it. So this is what it looks like. It's nice and medium. You can make it thicker. I'm gonna pump up the value and make it thicker. This tastes just like the slushy drink from Chipotle. This is good. This is really, really good. So have your little slushy drink, make you a charcuterie board, have your family make their own. It's simple and easy. I showed you everything that I did. Hopefully I have a wonderful New Year's. Some people New Year's already came in. Some people, New Year's are coming in, you're getting together and you still have time. And I just want to say, I will be coming back. I will be cooking some things for y'all. We're going to have a good time talking, laughing, and enjoying ourselves on here. So if you're here to learn, I'm here to learn, you're here to learn. Let's learn together. We just made our little board. We made that little drink. It's really good. I'm going to finish up the final touches so everybody else can come in and make their own. And hopefully you have a good New Year's and I will see you next week. Bye.